open the game. Welcome back. This is day 0 at CEOtaku 2022. Welcome to the Wyndham Orlando Resort. We are here for top 8 of Beyblade Burst, Jebeyblade Burst, excuse me. But I'm Admiral Funk. This is my boy Jamal Seto.
How's it going? Let it rip.
We are really excited to get this going. I mean, I'm a little disappointed. Things went rough for me. I had a really good run, to your advice,
I was there.
actually.
I saw
helped me
you.
out.
You're doing pretty good until kind of got smacked up at the end there.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I got to the wall of top 8, got 3-0'd twice in winner semis and then losers. But you know what? That freed me up for this. And I'm very excited to see some Beyblade action. There was some really good talent out here, across the age spectrum too, because this is an all event, an all ages event.
Well, technically a 13 plus, except for one exception. But definitely a huge number of interest in Beyblade this year. We capped the tournament at 64, hit that cap fairly quickly, and we had to say no to a good number of people that wanted to enter the tournament last minute. So next time we come back, sign up early. Hopefully you get into the bracket. But we still got a definitely exciting top 8 to get through tonight. Right.
There's of course, this is the main event. We made it through the 64 players. 2 pools were how it was broken down. We got 2 top winner side players against 2 pool 2 winner side players.
Yep.
And, a packed bracket featuring some, regular fighting game talent as well as some Beyblade specialists.
Some
real
top
bursters.
Beyblade talent for sure. We have Cscramon in the top 8. He is legitimately at least top 10 in NA for Beyblade in the World Beyblade Organization Beyblade rankings. So
very esteemed.
Really crazy strong player. He's definitely a favorite to win tonight, but we'll definitely see if anyone can take him down.
And let me pull this up really quick. The Wyndham has always been a black hole of service, but actually things are cooperating with me. So on the winner side, we have Cscramon and Jackatron. And then on the other side of the winner semifinal, we have Iskandar and JayAshindra.
Yeah, JayAshindra.
JayAshindra, yeah.
JayAshindra is also another top 10, if not top 10, top 15 easily in the U.S. for Beyblade. Really young, but very talented, really skillful player. If anyone can take down Cscramon, it's definitely going to be JayAshindra. So definitely going to be looking forward to those 2 matching up, hopefully in the top 8.
Right, potential winners finals match there. On the loser side, we have Swei and Kaan. And then the other match to level out our losers round 1, we have Bear and Ryer.
Yeah.
I feel like we've had a lot of balance and defensive setups. A whole bunch of fortresses. Hello Kitty has been really present for some reason.
Yes, there is.
What's the story behind Hello Kitty? Let's do that. Sanrio is meta.
Oh my goodness. there is an official collaboration Beyblade between Hello Kitty, Sanrio, and Beyblade. It's absolutely the most gorgeous Beyblade I've ever seen. It's called Astro Hello Kitty. It's super dope. I'm not sure if anyone is using it in the top 8. It's really new. It came out maybe last week. So, yeah, but there was a few people here with it. Actually, the vendor here that has a Beyblade table is selling Astro Kitty, and it's just like, man, yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna start with a winners match as soon as we get some players together. So there's a little bit of time that we're doing here, but of course, I mean that frees us up to do a little backstory. We got SP, aka Joyas, on the World Beyblade Organization page. That is our esteemed TO. He's gonna be down there on the line as well as emceeing. So it's gonna be really interesting to hear, the figurehead. It's like Jebeyblade Tong, like those figureheads that step out and then make their voice known. Like the presence is absolutely felt, and Beyblade is no exception to that.
Yep. Okay. Doing some Bay checks here, making sure everything is good to go in the top 8.
Right. And setting up the match, let's just cover the rules really quick. Of course, you can have up to 2 Beyblades.
Yep.
If you win a match, you are unable to change anything, including the components. You can reassemble it, though, just to make sure that everything's fixed tight. However, you are locked into the winning Beyblade.
Yeah. These are special CEOtaku rules for Beyblade. It's very, very reminiscent of how we play fighting games, you know, double elimination bracket. So someone who's come from a traditional Beyblade world might think this rule set is a little bit weird, but everyone who's entered has been enjoying it. It's very easy to understand. Only two Beyblades, so very low bar of entry. Yeah, and the secondary bays are being checked right now. Okay. It looks like it's gonna be Win Knight and Win Knight for Cscramon here against the Guilty Longinus on Jackatron's side.
Yeah, Cscramon is the striped blue shirt. Jackatron is gonna be the solid teal. So just to keep an eye on who's gonna launch these bays. Just want to make sure that you're keeping track of who's who. We have a really nice rig to be able to track the action here, so I'm excited for this to happen.
Definitely shout outs to the production. Yeah, and if you're watching at home, definitely please call in. You know, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. You have to, if you're watching, and if you're in the crowd, you have to call out the call, the round start call, as these bladers are launching their bays.
But here's Joya.
3,
2,
1.
Let it rip. Ooh, very nice launches. Oh no, a self KO. Oh, comes back, but no chance of surviving.
Yeah, sitting in the pocket drains so much energy. Like, so many RPMs get lost as soon as it drops in that sink.
1 point to Cscramon there.
Yep. Early deficit. It's first to 3, though. So, I mean, at risk of a loss due to a burst, those are worth 2 points. So that can be a 2-game play. However, Jackatron, I think, will hang in there. They worked hard to get to winner's side. We don't want to see him go out without a fight.
Oh, big hits.
Big.
Oh my goodness, definitely. Oh, Cscramon is using the Kerbeus DB chip, so that's a rubber-based GT chip. I don't know. It's there are some huge hits there in the beginning, and normally there would be a risk of a burst there, but man, Cscramon's just defensive play is just outstanding out there.
Yeah.
It looks like you were saying earlier, burst is worth 2 points. It might be the only way for Jackatron to get back into the game here.
That's true.
3, 2,
Count it down.
1, let it rip.
As the pop, Jackatron potentially the last spin here in the arena and gets the dunk. Out of bounds.
Nice knockout. Ooh.
And we're waking up. We got some Beyblade matches happening now.
I'm sure Cscramon is pretty happy that the Win Kerbeus didn't burst there, because otherwise it would have been a tied-up game.
That's true.
Ooh. Okay, Cramon with the switch here to a secondary Beyblade.
And on the loss, you're able to do so, of course. But who knows if this change will happen, and the Jackatron can win a 3-2 victory. What's going to happen here?
Oh, another self-KO. That's a heartbreaker for sure.
Cscramon takes our first match of the day.
All right, Cscramon
There's the
moving on to
official
winners
ruling.
finals. Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah.
3-1 finish.
And what a deck there of Win Kerbeus and Dynamite Perseus. Wow, that's some of the standard, most top tier combinations out there. So great job there.
So the Beyblades, of course, are made of 3 central parts, right? The base, the one that makes contact with the arena, the middle, which applies a lot of the weight and balance to the Beyblade, as well as the top, which kind of gives your impact face, right?
Right.
Have there been any interesting setups that you've seen that?
For the most part, you know, later on, you know, the further you get into the bracket, of course, you're gonna mostly see like standard type of combinations, but you know, a lot of the more weirder combinations are gonna come down to maybe the secondary Beyblades. So hopefully we do see something here. I think we have Iskandar coming up, who does use a pretty interesting combination to me, which is he uses the Extend Plus driver. Actually, sorry, the Bearing Dash driver.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
On Vanish Fafnir. Hopefully we see that. Don't know what he's going to choose this time around. But he's going up against a really pro top player in the name of JayAshindra. Don't let his young looks fool you, because He's here in the top 8. He is a really, really pro player.
Yeah, JayAshindra's been blowing away the competition. Got several 3-0s in their way here, 2 winner semis.
Yep, a lot of people were confident going up against them. They're like, oh, this young kid, you know, it's gonna be an easy match, blah blah blah. Okay, looks like JayAshindra is on Win Perseus and Guilty Longinus.
Yeah, to this point, bookending their run with 3-0s. Started round 1, got a 3-0, got a 3-0 to qualify for top 8. Had 1 DQ on the way, but 3-1. Every win has been either dominant or the opponent was scared. And, you know, fear is a value tactic here in the realm of the FGC, as well as the BGC, you know, the Beyblade gaming community.
That's definitely a sign of a champion right there. Okay, looks like bait checks are over.
I think this is going to be the battle of the buses, right? JayAshindra's been using a gigantic Beyblade by comparison to some of the other stuff we've seen on the field.
Okay, oh, Iskandar is on Win Dragon actually. Dragon actually is one of the lesser seen trips, but here we go. Okay, Win on Win. The clear one is Iskandar. The one in the yellow center is JayAshindra. I believe JayAshindra is on Win Perseus. So Perseus is a pretty heavy chip. The added weight might give JayAshindra an advantage here.
Oh,
let's see.
Iskandar taking the center of the arena there. Every time you're like a little bit farther out of center, it takes a little bit more pressure. It slows down your bay a little faster.
Uh-oh.
And JayAshindra looks in trouble. But wait a second, who's stopping first? Whoa! Iskandar by nanoseconds closes that first round win.
What a round there.
And that is a spin finish. So 1 point.
Yep.
Ready. 3,
and they're going right back into it.
Let it rip.
Okay, nice launches. Oh no!
Oh, sheesh.
That maneuver definitely stole some stamina for JayAshindra, and again on the outer rim there.
Spiraling dangerously.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Iskandar very comfortable in the center, and both of these bays are very imposing in their size.
Yeah.
So it's a game of real estate, and you can see how it's going in distance. JayAshindra, you can start to see the spokes as the spin slows down.
Definitely off balance here, JayAshindra. Iskandar still looking good on spin power. Again. Ooh, okay. All right, this might be an upset.
And they're out there trading paint. Iskandar with the early 2-0. Let's see the countdown from JayAsh.
Bladers ready. 3, 2, 1.
Let it
rip.
rip. Ooh, okay. Ooh, what a knockout, JayAshindra. Wait a minute. Okay. Ooh, knockout finish for JayAshindra. Was able to survive in the pocket. You know, simply entering the pocket does not constitute a KO. You have to stop spinning in the pocket for it to be a point.
That's right. Play until the whistle blows.
Yeah.
That's a rule you hear in many sports.
JayAshindra here. Yeah, hanging on by the skin of his teeth.
Bladers ready. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip.
Right back into it.
Oh, a lot of action. Both of them in the
another
pocket.
double KO, and it's going to be... Iskandar takes it. Woo!
3-1 to Iskandar.
And Iskandar in victory.
Oh, my goodness.
Sportsmanship finish. JayAshindra.
Yeah.
I had to break down the bracket run. They weren't sure what happened once they got in the top 8, and I was like, look, buddy.
Yeah.
You made it on winner's side, which means you have the benefit of playing again. Even if you lose,
Absolutely.
you're still there. And you absolutely hit the podium, top 8.
Oh, man. Iskandar is definitely happy about that one. Definitely happy about that one.
Nice eye catch for the fans there. Iskandar enjoying that victory.
Dripped out in the drip.
Peep the estilo.
In our next match.
Okay.
All right. So I think we're going to swap over to the Hoosier side now that we got the 2 together.
Right.
So I think we have Zwei versus Kaan.
We have Ryer against Yu-Gi-Oh coming up, actually.
Oh,
or
okay.
Yu-Gi-Oh Bear, yes.
Yes. So Tabletop Warrior, this is no different. I mean, you set the arena on top of the table. You can set it in the alley on a cardboard box. Wherever you want to throw down, you can Beyblade burst with whoever. So just remember to have that thing on you.
All you need is a stadium and a Beyblade.
You got the stare down.
All right,
here.
bait checks are underway. This is definitely my favorite part of a match. Just seeing what kind of options are on the table and seeing what strategies these bladers might come up with here.
Yep.
Okay.
At Saya SP for the TO. Do you want to congratulate him on another successful Beyblade event here at CEOtaku? That's where to send it.
Looks like Yu-Gi-Oh has stock Greatest Raphael.
The bladers have presented their Beyblades.
Okay.
Would you guys like to make your selections now? Okay.
Making our choices, priming up for the launch.
You can reveal whenever. I guess you guys have already revealed.
Okay, looks like Ryer is going with Vanish Bahamut here. Very nice.
This is just Friday night. You know, folks being gamers. Bear versus Ryer.
Bladers ready. 3, 2, 1.
Let it rip. All right. The real estate, but not a lot of movement on the yellow core. They're just chewing at it. They're both spinning in similar directions to feed each other. So these clashes actually give a little bit of spin to one of these two Beyblades. So who's going to last?
Classic spin stealer combination from Ryer here. It's pretty close. Ooh, it's going to come down to the judge. It's going to come down to the judge. Wow, and Bear, I believe Bear got the point. Maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, we're going to call it as a tie. We're going to relaunch.
Let's see. Looks like it is a relaunch. Yep.
Bladers ready. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip.
Oh,
rip
no,
right
the
into the
self
pocket.
knockout.
All Bear needs to do is stay in the middle, and they do. The stop on Ryer's end means that can get scooped.
And that's going to be the first point for Bear.
Would you like to switch, sir? No switches.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ryer's going right back into it here.
Bladers ready. 3, 2, 1. Let it rip.
Okay,
Deflating
very
center.
nice launch this time.
That was a very solid launch
Yeah.
from Ryer, and immediately takes center stadium.
Definitely want to keep Greatest Raphael out on the outer rims, sapping away his spin stamina.
And you can see they're still rotating. Ryer, meanwhile, a little fixed, but no, it's unclear who has the full center. They're batting each other down.
It's looking pretty even, but the subtle changes, the subtle differences in RPM can make a big difference here in the end game of a round. Oh, it's
my
close,
goodness,
it's close.
another? Is that another? Oh, okay.
Point to Ryer. Okay, very nice.
No, looked like a partial Phoenix. You saw like a ring lift off of the edge
Yep.
there. And those don't count as a burst. They're just parts that are meant to either flap or come off entirely.
Absolutely, that the Halo, it's called the Halo gimmick for Greatest Raphael. It's supposed to help Raphael get more stamina in the end round. Didn't go the distance this time.
Bladers ready.
Okay, they're going right back into it.
2, 1. Let it rip.
Big launch, a lot of motion there on the outer rim.
Bear got to switch to Guilty Longinus here. Really nice pick. Same spin as the Vanish, so Vanish is not going to be able to steal any spin, but Vanish was still able to outspin the Guilty Longinus. Wow, Ryer on set point here. What a showing here. Ryer was using Dynamite Ragnarok for most of the bracket, so this is definitely a change of pace here from Ryer.
Let it rip.
Okay, potential set point for Ryer.
Ryer again, Bear.
Oh,
erratically
man,
covering
Vanish
the
is taking
stadium.
big hits.
Big coming, big knockdown. Look at that slant on Bears. Bear gets the win, ties it up 2-2. There is no win by 2. It is first to 3.
Yep, 3 points.
So this is final round. Jebeyblade losers round 1 of top 8.
What an electrifying match. Okay, looks like Ryer is making a switch to Dynamite Ragnarok.
1. Let it rip.
Oh, sunk.
Oh, it came back. It came back.
Oh, wait, they already shook. They touched the money. Is it going to go the other way, or is it still going to be guaranteed?
I'm not sure if Guilty Longinus is going to be able to steal some spin.
No.
Didn't get there. Ryer takes it. Woo!
3-2 to Ryer.
Oh, those are the
What it ended.
those are the heart attack type of rounds. Jesus.
Yeah, had
Hey.
the early makings of a Phoenix play there. Was in the pocket early and then popped out to make the match.
Yeah, and what a switch! And what a switch! Ryer has been really on point as far as when he makes the switch to a secondary bay. Usually tries to stick it out, tries to win a match with one bay, but maybe he loses 1 or 2 points, then he'll finally switch to a secondary bay, see if it makes any differences. So really nice strategic play there from Ryer. We'll definitely see him again in the next round, but we have one more top 8 match here in the first round of top 8.
So why not? The player who eliminated me out of losers. So
Ooh, okay, so you're rooting for him.
I feel like I gotta put their energy, my energy into them.
Exactly,
like,
exactly.
Continue this run that I had charted.
Just the one.
Coming up against Kaan, I believe.
Top 8.
Yep, Kaan.
Yeah.
They're in the cosmic A-neck,
Why not?
we'll
Yep.
call it.
Uh,
Hey, not often did you hear the shirt referred to correctly.
Yeah, Kaan, a fellow WASD member. We saw Ryer not too long ago, also from Team WASD. Kaan, actually, though, rare blader, stuck it out with only one Beyblade this entire tournament.
Man.
Yeah, he's really fond of that Dynamite Belial.
3, 2,
Really popular
1.
Beyblade.
Let it rip.
And is it
Ooh, okay,
oh,
that might be a relaunch, not sure.
not sure if that made it in.
Seems like it is. Seems like it is a relaunch there. Okay, it looks like Why Not is using Ultimate Valkyrie. So if Kaan is able to survive within the very first moments of a match, he should be able to survive with Dynamite Belial.
Oh, the burst!
Okay, it's a burst finish for Kaan. That's 2 points.
Yeah. Wow. That one stopped. So the spin stopped, but the burst already happened.
Absolutely. Yep.
So we got to count that damage.
Ooh, that's got to be huge for Kaan after that. You know, kind of that fumble restart in the first attempt there. So, ooh, what a lead. What a lead.
So on the launch, I've seen some people who try and do it like a little bit off center, maybe to the outer rim, to the point where it touches the protective area around the stadium. As long as it makes it in the center, it's legal though.
Absolutely.
Let it rip.
Okay, very nice steady launches here. Why Not switches over to a secondary bay that Master Devilos in the left spin, so it is opposite spin match here.
So this chipping is going to eat away at the stamina of each of these bays.
It's definitely gonna come down to that final moment. I believe the Master is on Metal Never and Kaan's Belial is on High Extend plus Dash. Definitely a fan favorite driver. Metal Never is not too popular, but let's see how it goes in this end game here.
Lack of stability
A
on the
lot
right
of life after death on that Belial. Ooh, and another win for Team WASD. Kaan is moving on.
With the 3-0 finish.
Ooh,
And very comfortable. The one-blade warrior. Hey, a one-trick pony, as long as it wins races, it's still there.
that burst was huge.
What a pacemaker. Honestly, just starting off at a 2-0 deficit is devastating nearly. You have to make sure that your angled approach when you do launch, because of course, like the positioning of your hand when you enter the stadium.
Definitely a lot of mental pressure if you lose to that burst and you're down 2-0. Absolutely, okay, and I believe we're still in losers here. We're gonna have Ryer, WASD Ryer against
Jackatron.
Jackatron, okay.
We've seen that teal before, Ryer.
Yeah, shout out to Beyblade Premier right there. One of the sponsors of Jebeyblade 2022. Man, I love saying that, Jebeyblade.
Jebeyblade. We had a Jaburst last set.
All right, Bay checks are underway.
Short while ago, Jackatron got knocked in the losers bracket by Cscramon, who's now waiting in winners finals. Can Jackatron make it back? Climb to the top and challenge whoever lands in the grands. We'll see. But Ryer has something to say about it. Here's the countdown.
2, 1. Let it rip. Okay. Very nice launches from both. Jackatron went with the read with his guilty longinus. Opted to launch him on the outer rims. Ryer not falling for it. Launches Dynamite Ragnarok straight in the center. Okay, Jackatron attacking from the outside. Ooh, that could have been huge there, but Ryer survives.
I was going to say the positioning was real sturdy from Ryer there at the start, but now it's gotten knocked out of the spot. Jackatron taking center, but you see the RPMs counting down, and there's the stop.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, okay, it might come down to a judge call there. I believe it was on Dynamite, but I believe it was called a draw. No points awarded. Going back into it.
Yeah, we subscribe to fairness here at CEOtaku,
absolutely.
okay? If the photo finish isn't available, if we don't have the instant replay booth, we're going to go right back to this.
Oh, unfortunate self-KO there. Ended up as a spin finish, but still 1 point to Ryer there. Very nice stuff. Yeah, absolutely. Beyblade has always been a sport about convincing the judge that you win if it does come down to those close games. Like we saw earlier with that burst finish there, going right back into it.
Fast reset there from the players. They are ready to fight.
Absolutely. Okay, Jackatron switching up his launches here. Yeah, getting more hits early on instead of spinning on the outer rim there.
Yeah, real sparks flying here in round 2. Nobody taking center. They're taking the fight to each other.
Ryer off balance here, trying to get back up. Ooh, what a hit there. Oh, that was a clear spin finish there. The point went to Jackatron.
Oh, wait a second.
Okay, okay, yeah. The point did go to Ryer. Yep.
I've been tricked before. You know, in the heat of the battle, you forget which Beyblade is whose.
Yeah.
So I know that ref struggle.
2-0, yeah.
It's not an easy job.
Yep. And yeah, like we were trying to explain earlier, Beyblade has always been a sport about convincing the judge that you won, you know? So if it's close and the judge doesn't think you won it, then you didn't win it, even if you did. Okay.
Rip.
Potential set point here for Ryer. Oh, Jackatron again. He is really going with the hard read on the outer rim. A lot of stamina type players like to dodge their opponents in the early game by unorthodoxly launching your opponent on the outer rim. So Jackatron is trying to catch that. He has been successful with that strategy in the pools play, but not working out here in the top 8 cut. Okay, really solid defense by Dynamite Ragnarok on Ryer here. Ooh, and that was a clear spin finish there.
So Ryer secures the 3-0 victory.
Yeah. What a tournament run. I believe Ryer lost his very first match in pools, and he is all the way here in the top 8. So
yeah,
if you wanna fact check me on that, please.
Hey, I'm more than happy to. This is another one of those cases where the result doesn't match the conflict, right?
Yeah,
that was a hard-fought match between Ryer and Jackatron, even though it was a 3-0.
It didn't seem like a 3-0. Yeah, it was a very close match for sure.
That was maybe 6 spins, right? There were a couple draws.
Yeah.
I think one no-make, right? One was outside, or was that the last set?
That was the previous set.
Okay.
But in that set, there was a burst finish, and you know, some judges might have called that as a draw, and if CyeSP had called that as a draw, I would not have faulted him at all because it was very close. And Beyblade is always a game about convincing the judge that you win.
All right, so Jamal, how's this for a storyline? You were correct. Round 1, Ryer did lose.
Yep.
You know the who? Bear.
Oh,
Bear,
so
who
they
Ryer
ran
just
it back.
defeated.
Oh my goodness.
What a world. That's just how the bracket leans itself sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
You wind up getting fortune,
that's the magic
sometimes you
of
get
double
redemption.
Elimination. Yeah, that's the magic of double elimination. Okay, JayAshindra is coming back up.
Nice posture on him. He looks confident.
It'll definitely be interesting to see if JayAshindra changes up his strategy here. He was pretty confident in using wind Win Perseus, I believe.
And we got Swei not. Still on the lookout for where they went. We're going to collect them. Nice. Shout out to the CEOtaku crowd once again. In person live and in effect here at the Wyndham Orlando Resort. Welcome back.
Man, I can't believe Beyblade is back at CEOtaku. You know, I missed that year. You know, it blew up on Twitter, you know, like, oh, they're playing Beyblade at CEOtaku, blah, blah, blah. I was like, man, yo, you guys are so lucky I didn't go. You know, even this year, I was like, man, you guys are so lucky I'm a TO and I didn't enter, you know. But hopefully next year, I'll be able to enter and show you guys what's up with in the world of Beyblade.
Yeah, we look forward to it. We know you're a talent, of course. No shortage of information on your end. You've been filling us in between the lines here. I feel like, you know, the farmer in Dragon Ball. I'm watching the fights go, and I see some flashes in the sky.
Can't see what's happening. Okay, we got JayAshindra against Kaan. These guys are already set. Ooh, Dynamite Belial against Win Perseus. This is a little bit of an unfavorable matchup for Dynamite Belial on Kaan's side. We'll just have to see how this match goes. Okay, JayAshindra, though, a little bit off balance on the win night. Not sure if it's going to be able to get back up. Uh-oh, looks like it did, though.
There's a bit of bullying there on JayAshindra's end, just pushing Kaan around.
Okay, yeah, but Kaan was able to take the center back, but they're both off center.
The slant, they might be touching the base.
It's close, and it's...
Oh, Kaan!
Kaan! What a point. This is going to be crucial for sure.
This match already looking like a David versus Goliath. This is a setup that kind of illustrates what I was talking about the first time JayAshindra played against Iskandar. They both had larger bays, but you can see the difference between Kaan's weapon and JayAshindra's here. And Kaan coming out on top, David versus Goliath.
And it looks like they are going right back into it. Like I mentioned earlier, Kaan's only choice in this tournament is that Dynamite Belial. That's his Bay partner, you know. Oh, it looks like JayAshindra did make a switch. I believe it's Vanish Longinus. Ooh, what a pick. So definitely a spin stealing setup from JayAshindra. We'll have to see. It's going to come down to the final end game, life after death type of situation here.
And you can see stability on both sides here, but it looks like Kaan might be slowing down a bit. You can start to see the break between those rotations.
Yeah, look at that spin. They cannot push each other away. They're just, it's rubber on rubber, just giving each other spin, stealing each other's spin. We'll have to see how it goes in the end game.
This is an Iron Man match. Look how long this round's been.
Yeah.
Oh, see the ground touching by JayAshindra. They're going to hang in there, or?
And it's... Oh, it's close. Oh. It's close, Judge. The point went. The point went to Kaan. Oh my goodness, Kaan is on set point.
Oh, does JayAshindra have an answer already to one substitution? No. You only have 2 bays. Can't pull out a hidden weapon. You have to go between one of the 2. Maybe swap some components. Who knows?
Okay, it looks like JayAshindra did switch spin modes. Yeah, he's back on Wind Perseus. Okay, let's see how it goes.
Not gonna count that.
Yeah. Some nerves here. This is very uncharacteristic from JayAshindra. He's usually... Okay, are we going to count that as a redraw or not? I believe the point did go to JayAshindra.
Yep. Kaan did have some rotation. I mean, it jumped right into the pocket, but it was there.
Very unfortunate launch there. Okay. But I don't think Kaan is unfazed by that one. Uh-oh, missed launch there. Okay.
Nope. Never made it in.
No points awarded for that one there. Okay.
You always got to check your Beyblade, too. When you scoop them like that, there's a chance that you loosen something up and you don't want to set up for a burst.
Even if you don't think that any of your locks have gone, I believe that's what the judge just fixed there. Most likely, sometimes, you know, in a mislaunch situation like that, you know, you hit the wall really hard. Some of the lock might have come undone on your Beyblade, and then it won't fit onto your launcher correctly. So I believe the issues are fixed here. And we're going to go right back into it. The score is still 2-1. Cscramon is up on set point here.
Players ready. 3, 2, 1.
Let it rip. Ooh,
Oh!
what
Is
a
it gonna hop
bump
out?
there. I believe it is going to count. It's going to be a knockout finish for Cscramon.
Knockout to Cscramon. 3-1 winner Cscramon.
And there's the official ruling.
Yes. Cscramon takes the set. Man. Definitely a favorite to win the tournament. JayAshindra goes down in the top 8. We'll definitely see him next year, though.
Yep. Out at 5th, unfortunately, as Cscramon advances to the loser semifinal. Gonna play next against Ryer.
Ooh, okay. That's a little bit of team kill there, WASD.
And then still waiting in winners final, Cscramon and Iskandar.
That's going to be such a nasty match.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, this has been a real dazzling top 8 so far. Some interesting sets. We had a 3-2 finish. We've had a couple
We've
3-0s.
seen a burst. That might be the
We did
first
see a
burst I
burst.
saw all tournament. You know, we're like in year 7 now for the burst franchise, and you know, in the very beginning, the main gimmick was like, you know, there's a new way to win bursts. But you know, as the bays become more powerful, bursts just become less and less common. You know,
Right.
so it's really cool to see a burst finish like that. Okay, looks like we are in winners finals here. Cscramon against Iskandar. It's definitely going to be interesting to see what kind of Beyblades they choose here for this very crucial match here. Winner goes into grand final, securing at least the 2nd place.
You see the toolboxes. Everyone has their weapons case.
Okay, yeah.
Ready to rock and roll. Both with 2 loaded.
Yep.
Show the top and bottom. Make sure that you know what they're up against. Which weapon's going to slay the opponent. The ISP's already inspected these bids. No,
Yep.
no major
Yep.
change.
Looks
showing
like
the
it's
starters.
wind on wind. Is going to be
Winners final.
There's the countdown. Winners finals.
Players ready. 3, 2, 1.
Let it rip.
rip.
Okay, Iskandar with the clear blue center. Cscramon with the clear red center there. Cscramon is actually using the Kerbeus DB core there, so it has a rubber lock, and it's it kind of prevents a lot of bursts in a lot of situations there. Ooh, what a move there! Looks like
Gotcha.
Cscramon might be on bearing, and same spin. Bearing might not be the best here. Iskandar, is he gonna do it again?
They're leaning.
Wow.
There it is.
What a point there.
Point to Iskandar.
Wow. Very unorthodox combination of wind and dragon. You don't see the dragon core too much in the competitive scene.
3, 2, 1. Let it rip.
Round 2.
Okay, ooh, okay.
Oof.
Both bays on the outside there. Oh, but Iskandar stays. Oh, but comes down very elegantly.
Yeah, they were both stabilizing around the
Yeah.
same time. Now they're clashing in the middle, trading some paint.
Very, very efficient movement there from Iskandar. I thought that was a finish for sure.
So like you were saying, these bays, as the meta goes on, like of course, you knowing you're up against a 3-pointer, let me defend against
Right,
that.
right.
So the bursts are going to be pretty rare. And these spin finishes are going to be how you see the bread getting buttered.
Again, Iskandar.
Iskandar.
Extend Plus is doing some damage against, I believe Cramon is on bearing dash, so might not be too favorable in the same spin matchup for Cscramon. We'll see if he makes a switch, and it looks like he's messing with his launcher to change the spin direction, so he
Yes.
might be using his secondary bay, which is a counterclockwise spin. Vanish, I believe it is, yeah?
Yeah, Iskandar almost appearing to take a victory lap. It's like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
up 2-0. What can happen?
Yeah, okay.
We'll see.
We'll see if that comes to haunt him.
Let it rip.
Okay, yeah, looks like Cscramon switched over to Vanish Longinus. Let's see how this goes.
And it's easy to feel confident, you know, when you're up 2-0, but that counter pick can be an ace up the sleeve, like something they really kept in the garage until the time was right. So they're battling.
Yeah, very quiet match. It's definitely going to come down to the end game. To me, it looks like Cscramon Vanish is doing really good on his spin there.
It looked like Iskandar spun up a little bit there in the mid.
Yeah,
And
possibly.
getting close. Oh, and
my
still doesn't.
goodness. Wow.
And that's a flawless.
3-0 for
3-0. Iskandar takes it. Secures a
Wow.
spot in the grand finals. Oh, yes.
Man, congrats
Definitely
to a
happy
true
about that
competitor.
one, for sure. Man.
Wow.
So, yeah, I mean, Cscramon did switch over to his spin stealing combination there with Vanish. Vanish has an all rubber layer. But the thing is, wind is very big, is very circular. There's nothing really for Vanish to latch onto to kind of stop the momentum, to spin the steal. So, you know, wind kind of just came out on top there. It was, oh man, what a match there.
Man, and Iskandar, who is going to be able to stop them? Are they going to be able to barrel downhill the way that they have been up to this point? It was one upset and then the flood door opened.
Who knows? It might just be Cscramon again in the run back on grand finals, you know?
That's true. So are there any rules to the late game, like addition of bays? If you started the bracket, you were still locked to those two, or is it every match you reset which two you're available to use?
So I believe,
because I know there are some rules specific for this event, so I just want to make sure that that's square on us.
I believe if you wanted to change to a different part, in between your sets, I believe that is allowed.
Okay.
But the thing is, you know, some of your best combinations, you only really have one copy of that. You know,
right?
Not for this type of event. Not too many of the bladers have, like, you know, 6 or 7 copies deep of like super combinations.
Super combinations.
Exactly.
Right.
So
they're not that heavily interchangeable. Yeah. So it's understandable.
Yeah.
I mean, who has the bankroll for that? Seto Kaiba alone.
Okay, and Iskandar, oh man, he is definitely going into this match at a super deficit. This is a WASD team kill, but Ryer could have gone with his counterclockwise spin stealing combo in Vanish, but looks like he's gonna play it a little honorably and start off with Dynamite Ragnarok against Kaan's Dynamite Belial. Yep. Okay, very nice launch.
Unavoidable team kill here, WASD.
Okay, I believe Ryer is on Zone-Z. So it has a free spinning component at the center. And, you know, those free spinning components is really good in the opposite spin matchups, but not sure how well it's going to fare in the same spin, same layer matchup. Uh-oh, Kaan a little bit off balance. Ryer losing spin. And, the point is going to Ryer's Dynamite Ragnarok.
So it looks like that reverse spin isn't really going to count.
Yes,
like you have to stay in the same direction. If you hit reverse, of course you had to hit 0 at some point.
Yeah, because if you're at a standstill and you get hit with a right spinning Beyblade, you'll start spinning left. So.
Yep.
All right. They're going right back into it. Okay, very similar. This match, I mean, between these two Beyblades, the matchup is going to look very similar every time. Oh, Kaan looks like he's losing some spin. Ryer.
Oh.
Very convincing spin finish there.
Stop it. Stop.
He's already dead. Oh, my God. Oh, man. 2-0 for Ryer.
Wait, did we reset the score?
No, it's 2-0 Ryer for sure.
No bay change, down 2-0.
Yep. Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah,
this
here comes CSP with the. Oh yeah, it's 2-0.
Kaan again.
Wow.
Early
Really convincing match
danger.
there. Yeah, these guys hug it out. WASD team kill. I believe that was losers finals.
That was losers semifinal.
Losers semi. Okay, so we have another loser semi match coming up.
Cscramon still hanging around in here on the loser side. So losers finals, what's coming up next? Who will get the chance to take on Iskandar in grand finals? Ryer or Cscramon.
Yeah, Cscramon against Ryer in the losers finals. Yeah, awesome, awesome. So, man, this is definitely gonna be either a wash or a really close match.
You know,
oh, yeah.
knowing me as a spectator, a very enthused spectator, I'd like to see it be close. But the way Ryer's been playing, it's been pretty dominant. Only 3 O's in the last 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Bear, who he had to get the run back against.
Crazy coming from a player who lost his very first match.
Yeah. And sometimes you get that second wind.
Yeah, this guy's on a tear.
Yeah, I've played games, hit a wall. In my sleep, I come up with a solution to a puzzle that's held me up for weeks. And sometimes that happens in the middle of bracket. You know, you get the right piece to fall into place.
All right, Funk, pay attention to this one. It's going to be Cscramon's Wind Kerbeus against Ryer's Vanish Bahamut. Opposite spin combos. Okay, like we were talking about earlier, it's kind of hard to either steal spin from a Wind or actually give it spin. So we'll see how this goes. They're both on bearing. Ryer's on regular bearing. Cscramon's on bearing dash. So even more burst resistance on Cramon's side. But, okay, it's looking very quiet. It's going to come down to the end game here. Cscramon is wearing the over disc, I believe, which is a tad heavier than Ryer's tapered disc. So,
the battle? Oh my goodness! Oh, just barely.
The wind, yeah, the wind, the end game of the wind layer is just so crazy there.
No switching.
Looks like Ryer's just gonna stick with the Bahamut there. Valiant choice.
Ooh. Possibility for bad luck. I think Cscramon's allergic to that, though. It's not going to be a problem here as we go into round 2.
Oh, no! What a misfire there. 2-0 for Cscramon. Ryer is definitely in a corner here. In a pinch.
3, 2, 1, let it rip!
Even if Ryer is able to win the point here, he won't be able to switch to a secondary bait any longer since he doesn't have any points to give. So Ryer's going to have to win this set somehow with just Vanish Bahamut.
Can it be done? This is still looking very reminiscent of the earlier rounds.
Yeah. You know, and
this mid-game looks very similar to what we've seen before. It's hard to, you know, instill confidence in this, the way it's going.
Yeah, that's one of the things that top Beybladers like to do. You know, they'll test their combos at home. They'll make sure they can repeat a result over and over again, just like that.
Oh.
See, Cscramon was able to win just like that. I'm sure he practiced that situation, wind against Vanish. Very good job from Cscramon. Okay, and like we were talking about, the run back in grand finals.
Yep.
Cscramon in the losers against Iskandar in the winners. So Cscramon is going to have to win 2 sets. Very unheard of in Beyblade, actually, because Beyblade usually is a single elimination in the top cut. So yeah, this might be the first time ever for a Beyblade tournament that has the potential of resetting the bracket.
Can we do it? Iskandar's already
hyping
himself up, coming off the bench.
Uh-oh, here he comes.
There's the approach.
Yeah.
Look at that shot.
He's happy. He's definitely happy to be competing in the grand finals at CEOtaku 2022 Jebeyblade Tournament.
That's when character meets photography. Look at this shot.
Yeah. No matter who wins, we all got Jebeyblade.
Definitely. We all showed up. He lured us once again.
Yeah.
Oh, we got JoJo baited this weekend.
Yeah.
It's been rebranded for this weekend.
Yeah, it's been an absolutely ridiculous event. So fun. If you guys are able to make it out next year for CEOtaku, I highly, highly recommend it. I definitely think we will be doing Jebeyblade again, so here we go, grand finals, Bay checks. I don't think these guys have, you were saying, you know, maybe they'll change their Beyblades. I don't think they're just going with what they know and what they have here. Ooh, okay. This is a little bit different. Cscramon's gonna go with Dynamite Belial here on the illegal high extend plus. Illegal is the name of the disc. I'm sorry, it's the IL disc.
It's not banned.
Yeah.
It's not banned.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, let it rip!
Okay, really nice launch here.
Yeah, there's no custom robo black market parts here.
Yep, nope, all official Hasbro or Takara Tomy products only here at the Jebeyblade Tournament.
Yeah, but as we start grand finals, of course, thanks again to Beyblade Premier for sponsoring.
Yeah, and shout out to the production too. Got you this really nice high quality top-down event here, top-down shot here. Oh, end game here. Yeah, Dynamite.
Yeah.
Okay, takes it. Cscramon is looking to at least reset the bracket, you know.
Yeah. We got to make it a fight. We got to make it a real show here.
1 point
You
for
make it to the
Jackatron.
stage. Everybody worked so hard to hit this top 8, and nobody wants to go home now.
Mm-hmm.
He is in the process of switching.
Oh man, and you can tell who are going to be the killers for the next Jebeyblade tournament because everyone who lost, who didn't get to the top 8, they're watching so intently. They're like, okay, what do I have to do? What do I have to do to make top 8 next time at Jebeyblade? You know?
Man, the motivation's
Yeah.
so real. These medals are incredible. The Super Asia.
Oh, I can't wait to show you guys the medals. Okay, here we go.
1, let it rip!
Second point here in the first set. Cscramon is in the losers. Will have to win this set and another set in order to win the whole tournament. Iskandar still has 1 life to give as he is in the winner's bracket still. Okay, looks like Iskandar has made a switch to Vanish Achilles. Very unorthodox combination there. You don't really see Achilles on Vanish too often. But Iskandar is trying to steal some spin from Cscramon's Dynamite Perseus.
Yeah, playing tight, siphoning a bit of that power.
Okay, but the thing about spin stealing is you're actually giving your opponent some spin too at the same time. So we'll see how it goes in the end game here. Cscramon on high extend plus. Does it go all the way?
Oh, we're gonna give it to that one. Yes.
The bearing dash on Vanish Achilles. Wow.
Side with the eyes
Yep.
of a hawk.
It doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. A win's a win.
Players ready.
All right, here's the countdown.
2, 1, let it rip!
Okay, looks like Cramon made the switch to Wind Kerbeus. Pretty good matchup here for Wind, I'd say. I think I've seen Wind beat Vanish every time those two have matched up. We'll see how it goes this time, though. Yeah, I believe they're both on bearing dash, so the spin could be very equalized here at the very end game. We'll see how it goes. It's going to be very quiet until the very end.
So we might have another real tight one here as they wind down. But until then, look at these bays just feverishly clashing. And all the eyes, including the line judge.
Wind has able to get back up, but how is it? Oh
Stolen!
My God, Vanish!
Point to Iskandar.
Oh
Iskandar.
no, and that's tournament point for Iskandar.
Gonna go right back with the same base.
3, 2, 1, let it rip!
Will there be a different result?
It is definitely going to be a huge upset if Cscramon goes down here in grand finals. I think most people were expecting him to win the whole tournament, but Iskandar from left field, definitely a dark horse here in the grand finals.
Yeah, charismatic at that.
Okay. Definitely another quiet one. Cscramon wasn't trying to do anything fancy, trying to go on the outer rim or anything like that. Just boxing, right in the center here.
Is it going to be a chance that Cscramon goes on top and tries to grind down Iskandar's Bay? And look, there.
Wind Kerbeus is
overtake.
losing balance, and
oh wait, Iskandar slipped underneath.
it's going to come down to the judge's call.
What's the judge going to say? Let's listen. Some deliberation. Nobody going to actively appeal, so what's I going to do?
The draw.
Draw, no point.
Oh, we get another round.
Oh man, I just have no words. I just have no words.
Wow.
Okay, a draw here in the grand finals. Iskandar still on match point. Okay. Okay, Cscramon, a little bit of a harder launch there, opting to launch Win Kerbeus on the outer perimeter, losing a little bit of spin. You know, in this opposite spin matchup, if you do have the slower RPM, the lower spin rate, then sometimes, you know, at the end game you might come out on top a little bit there. So maybe Cscramon was going for that. We'll see how it goes though.
Yeah, there's a possibility. It's what led to this draw that put us here. You know, there was a bit of a scramble early. You know, took that outer line. And once it settles, it's a matter of who gets underneath who. Who can eat that spin?
Okay, looks like Vanish was off center there first a little bit. Oh, but Wind gets under and I think that was a 0.4 Wind. It's coming down to the judge
was
call
still
here.
Spinning a little bit there. It looked like Cscramon said, I think that might have been, but they.
Another draw.
Another
draw.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, my heart.
Like I said, you have to make the wins convincing. You have to convince the judge that you win.
Grand finals point game, Iskandar. This is take 3, 2-1.
Okay, the crowd is getting hyped for this match.
I mean, naturally, there's no other way to take this. 2 draws? What a matchup.
Cscramon a little bit on the outside of the center. Iskandar is fighting back though to gain the positioning here of the center stage.
Yeah, you see a little bit more biting than we did in the last 2 rounds. This might be a decisive one. This could be where it ends. Or Cscramon can
Wind
tie
gets
it up.
under again.
Oh, wait.
And it's going to be.
Oh!
Cscramon survives.
Cscramon takes it to 1 game inside of a reset.
Okay,
Iskandar needs 1.
But Funk, though, Iskandar does have the privilege of switching to his secondary bay if he wants to.
Will they? Oh, we're making a change? Is that the spin or the bay that we're swapping right now? Oh, it's.
Okay, and it looks like Iskandar did switch over to the Wind Beyblade.
Win ditto.
Oh!
Grand finals, potentially last match or a reset. How's this gonna go? Again, Cscramon still has that light white center there. Iskandar on the green, pushing towards the center, trying to take the dominant position.
Man, that round start was crazy. You would not think these guys are on bearing dash each from that movement here. Oh no, Iskandar losing spin really quickly here.
Oh man, could it be?
Is this it? Is this it?
Oh, look at the wobbles. Iskandar's in trouble. Oh, wait a second.
And
it is. Cscramon. I think that's Cscramon.
Judge.
I saw the white still spinning. Cscramon reset.
Draw.
Draw.
I believe it was called a draw.
It's another draw.
1, let it rip.
We're gonna rip till midnight.
Okay, really hard launch from Cscramon there. Thought it was gonna ride the outer ridge there, but was able to safely come back down into the center. Iskandar is fighting for the positioning there. Oh, the crowd is chanting for Iskandar. Set us free, please. Oh no, is getting pushed down really bad here though.
Man, Iskandar's really moving here. That's gonna drain them. This is the 8th throw, and it's only 2-2. What is happening?
Oh
Oh.
no, it's close.
It happened. The reset.
Reset.
We have a reset on our hands.
Oh my
yeah.
goodness.
The crowd is happy. The crowd is happy for more Beyblade here.
This is a whole new match. You guys wanna...
Bracket reset. That's what the crowd is chanting right now.
Bracket reset.
Very excited for a fresh set. New first to 3.
Yep.
This is where it's all gonna end.
Another bait check. And these bladers, they're just going right back into it with what they've been using. I'm really shocked. I wonder if we'll see any new strategies this time around. Okay. Ooh. Okay. It's gonna start off with Vanish on Iskandar's side against Wind on Cscramon's side. Man. Fresh set. Okay. All right. Now that we have some even footing here, maybe, I don't know, maybe Cscramon turns it up a notch and takes it all the way from the loser side.
All right, what's gonna happen?
Yep.
Man, this has been crazy. Jebeyblade here at CEOtaku 2022. This is day 0. Main bracket action is tomorrow.
My goodness.
On the other stream, CEO Gaming, we have the 3v3 Guilty Gear going on. We have a lot of action here in Orlando, but Beyblade's where you're at.
All right, first point of the new set. We got the typical fighting game. Typical fighting game behavior from the crowd. Oh, Vanish on Wind here. I think they're both on Bearing. Oh no, the Vanish might be on Extend Plus here. We'll see how it goes in the end game here. Definitely a bit of a leg up, I think, for the Wind, considering that the Wind is so circular. It won't really catch on to the rubber blades of Vanish. So, all right, here comes the end game for the first point. Who's it gonna be?
Oh,
Vanish. Iskandar.
But we'll hear from the judge. We're not going to call it early. This is Made in Heaven Finals. Iskandar awarded point 1.
Okay. Whew.
No switching.
Iskandar 2 points away from that Jebeyblade trophy.
3, 2, 1, let it rip.
You guys aren't going to believe the prizes that we have for all of the top 8. Everybody's going home with a gift.
Yep.
But the glory goes to number 1. Who's it going to be?
Absolutely.
And again, this is a simmering pot. If you want to see some bubbles, I don't think you're going to get it here. But these are not easy matches to win.
Yeah, for the viewers at home, you know, it might be a little bit confusing. Because they're like, oh, they're not doing anything, you know. But there's actually a lot of strategy and a lot of mind games going into it. Even before you even launch the Beyblades, you know, there's positioning of like where you want to drop your Beyblade, how fast you want to launch, things like that. Oh, ooh, and another. Oh, not gonna call it yet, but it looked like it was a point.
Oh, there's a look. Appeal to the official. Make your case. Here's the Ace Attorney minigame.
Hold it.
See, they needed my spin in order to look the way that they
exactly.
did. What are you talking about?
See? Yeah.
1 point to Cscramon.
All right.
Oh, okay, and the Wind Kirby's got that point. Okay, very interesting.
Blader's ready.
Players ready. Wait, mind the ref. We're making a change. Iskandar. No, looks like the same bay.
Yeah, the loser of the point does have the privilege of switching to their secondary bay.
Right, so for all the fighting game viewers, once again, welcome to TampaNeverSleeps, twitch.tv, share out the stream. They are in grand finals of Jebeyblade Burst.
Yep.
Here at CEOtaku.
Blader's ready. 3, 2, 1, let it rip.
So the winner's locked into the Beyblade that they use. The loser is the one who changes. And you can see Iskandar now with the green core. See Cscramon locked into the same Beyblade.
Yeah.
The reset happened with these two.
Yeah, the win-on-win action here. We'll see how it goes. Ooh, it looks like Cscramon's. Oh no! Yeah, it looks like Cscramon's wind is off balance there with the clear and red center there.
Yeah, there's a serious lean on that.
Okay.
History is not the present.
Yeah, and the scraping at the end game there. Another point for Iskandar. Convincing.
Once again, landing that point game. Tournament point. There is no win by 2. I'll remind you of that. It's a first to 3.
Yep. All right, the hype, the crowd is getting hype.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, let it rip!
Oh, big push.
Yeah, really hard launches here from both of these bladers.
Nobody going into the pocket, so here we go.
Yeah,
Set them to the mid.
Dynamite Perseus on Wind Dragon. We'll have to see if that bound effect from Dragon comes into play here. But Iskandar definitely gets the center pretty convincingly there. Cscramon a little bit on the outer edge there of the center. Uh-oh, off center?
And these chips, they're pushing way out from the center, which are going to eat away at that power.
Okay, let's see
But
who's
wait a
going to
second.
survive here in the end game.
Iskandar's looking worse for the wear.
And it's okay, convincing there. Okay, last game, last round.
Can you believe it, Jamal? What a Beyblade top 8 this has been.
Point to Cscramon.
We are going to have one winner. We'll only have draws or a victor named at this point.
You know it's competitive when Grand Finals goes a full set like this.
Last point of the
Where do you go to see a Game 10 Beyblade Finals?
This might be the first time it's ever happened. It might be the first time it's ever happened in the history of Beyblade.
And this is, I want to say it's launched 13 or 14. They had a couple draws on the way here.
3, 2, 1, let it rip!
Oh man, you can hear the crowd getting into it for this final point here. Grand Final reset.
You'll
There
nail
could be
that
draws,
reset.
but barring any draws, this will be the final game. And they're locked in. It is Vanish Achilles on Iskandar's side with the red center there against Cscramon's Dynamite Perseus with the gold center there. Okay, fighting for that center position for both of these stamina-type Beyblades.
Still circling. We're calling the dance of death here.
And I believe they are both on, I believe Iskandar is running bearing dash against Cscramon's high extend plus dash. So we'll have to see who gets the upper hand here in the final game. Life after
They're
death.
both wobbling. This might be the draw.
And
Who
it's
knows?
oh my god, it's gonna come
Oh
down
my
to
goodness,
this.
no way it's a draw. Oh my god! There's no way!
Judge. Oh, the crowd is saying, run it back. The crowd
You
is
gotta
saying,
run that
it
back. The crowd does not want it to go in uncertain terms. We need a definitive victor right here. And they're
And it
squaring
is
for the
a draw.
relaunch.
Yep, it is a draw. All
Ladies
right,
ready?
we're going back in.
3, 2, 1, let it rip!
Hard hits
Dangerously
in the
close to the
beginning
pocket.
here.
I had no.
Yeah.
We didn't want it to end that way, and it sure enough doesn't. It's gonna be a battle to the end.
Man. Oh, and you could start to see the anxiety just building up in both of these bladers here. Cscramon, arms crossed. Iskandar can't sit still.
Yeah, rocking nervously. This could slip away, and they landed a second from such a secure position on winner's side. Cscramon trying to redeem themselves and get the win over Iskandar. We're nearing the final moments. Big wobbles on the gold core.
And it's going to come down to this here.
Oh!
Oh!
Wait a second! Cscramon did it! Oh my God! There it is! Your CEO. Wait a second. Let's hear the official ruling first. Let's not celebrate. Everybody's popping off. We saw it, but we have to hear it ruled.
Okay.
And I think the embrace there says it.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, Cscramon takes it. Oh, man. Definitely. Oh, that's Cscramon's father there. A really big figurehead in the Beyblade community here in Florida.
Wow.
Woo. And it's back to us, Funk.
Yep.
That was a crazy grand finals. Wow.
Unbelievable.
Sheesh.
What a nail biter of a grand finals that was. Oh my
stunned.
goodness. And then the upset right at the end.
Jebeyblade!
Jebeyblade, it's here. It's real.
Oh my gosh. And I believe we have the top 8 competitive bladers coming up for our awards show here. Everyone in the top 8 will get a medal, and I believe they will get some additional Beyblade prizings.
Yes.
I think the top 3 are in the money for a cash payout. Not sure if we're going to show off the Beyblade prizes here at this time, but hopefully you'll see a picture on Twitter. Check out the hashtag CEOtaku. Check out the hashtag Jebeyblade.
Yes.
And yeah, we are setting up for an award ceremony here. It's been such an electrifying top 8. I'm so glad it was on stream.
That's been so nuts. I'm happy that I got drafted for this. I'm happy I got edged out of top 8.
Well.
That's the second best way to do it. Is to be here watching the action go down. But let's do a quick run. So 7th place, Bear and Swei. 5th place, JayAshindra Jackatron. 4th place, Kaan. 3rd place, Ryer. And you saw the last 2. 2nd place, Iskandar. And the champion today of Jebeyblade at CEOtaku 2022, Cscramon.
Number 1 seed takes the whole tournament. But from losers, there is a chink in the armor. You know, sheesh. Okay, here comes the award ceremony here.
In 7th place, we have Swei. Also in 7th place, Bear with a heart.
Bear, who Cscramon defeated on the run back.
These medals are so nice.
They're beautiful. Look at that.
Yeah, the JoJo inspired aesthetics here at CEOtaku this year.
Also in 5th place, JayAshindra.
Woo! There he is. The Don.
What a god. Oh, look. Oh, you know you're a pro player when you're salty for getting 5th.
Right?
At a stack tournament like Jebeyblade.
Oh my goodness. Everyone here in the Redstone at Asia. Shout out to Lisa.
WASD anime community representing 3rd and 4th place here.
It's a beautiful thing. Unfortunate they had to face each other, but it is what it is.
That's just how brackets go sometimes.
USF Iskandar.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. It sounded like a glass bottle breaking. But, oh, no. No scuffs on that, on that badge.
Your CEOtaku 2022 Jebeyblade champion,
Cscramon with the big dub. Taking it home, getting the reset in grands, and then the 3-2 finish at the reset.
I think Cscramon definitely solidified his position as the best Beyblader in North America. So much talent. Only a high schooler.
Wow.
Yeah.
You start early, and then you can stay on that peak as long as you can, right? Only can grow stronger from here.
Woo. It's back to us, Funk.
There's your top
How's
8
it
roundup.
going? Oh my goodness.
Wow.
I can't wait to go home and rewatch that top 8 already.
Woo. Playing in it, watching it, every part of this Beyblade tournament has been incredible. I want to thank you as well as
It's been a pleasure.
for being the lead TOs of this event. I mean, stellarly intellectual commentary too. The breakdown of the parts, I couldn't have done it without you, bud.
Honestly, I think there's a huge misconception for Beyblade. You know, they just think it's a toy or whatever. And of course it is. It's super fun, but also it's designed with competitive play, you know, in mind. So, you know, there's a lot of different factors that go into, you know, Beyblades and things like that. So if you're any bit interested into Beyblade, you know, follow me or follow our other TO, Saya SP. You know, we have a lot of resources for, you know, how you want to get into Beyblade and things like that. So for sure.
All right, but thank you guys for once again tuning into the Jebeyblade here at CEOtaku 2022. We will see you tomorrow for day one action. The brackets are going to be live. Tampa Never Sleeps is one of the channels, CEO Gaming, as well as Funky P. We got a few different channels for you to do it, but you guys have a great night.